Alright, hey Detail Kings and Queens. Wes with a Divine Reflections update. I told you back in November, if you saw my Adams Polishes Mini Swirl Killer, I would do a review, and we're going to do a review. It really comes in handy for, you know, this Lexus. Look at all these lines in this Lexus. You know, especially right there, coming down right there, right there. Really, this is my Rupes 15 mil long throw. It's only good to about right there. And then the rest is gonna have to be done with this. So let me show you how good it is. So I'm using Surf City Garage. They're Carnauba wax. I got two in one of the little chamber holes, one right outside. This is Lake Country's CCS pads. Notice right here, really hard lines, but this is still going to hammer through. Even with hard pressure. So looking at the Mini Swirl Killer, 12mm Swirl Killer by Adams Polishes, I like it, especially for the price, and really for the price if you can get it for the mystery box as well, because you get a ton of stuff with it. So you know, going back to that video, if you watch it, you'll see everything that I got with it. I got pads, I got heavy compound correction, finishing polish. Also got ceramic paste, so that was awesome too. But I think because I ordered it in November, and with the new products coming out, and I think the SEMA show, they were just trying to blow out all the old stuff, which is okay though, because I still got all that stuff, and I'm going to use that. I would say though, it is kind of loud. I don't know if it's just because it's a smaller compartment. Actually, the head unit is just as big. The grip is just as big as actually my Rupes is smaller than what that the Rupes is actually smaller than what the Adams Polishes is, but that's okay because oops, sorry guys, don't want to give you shaky brain syndrome, but I think it's a really good deal. Really does a great job. Had no issues with it. It was pretty loud. I will say though, the one thing I did think was pretty impressive was the cord is a little bit thicker than my Rupes. Not much. It's enough to feel the difference, yes, but it is thicker. So I kind of like that because now you know it is getting a ton of electricity. It's going to get the proper amount of electricity going through it. If you're an audiophile, you know that that's a big deal. Electricity flows, you know, having the proper gauge wire for the proper equipment, because these things do, you know, pull some power. So I really do like it. I think it's a good deal. I think it's a better deal if you can get it with the mystery box as well. So in my opinion, I would buy it with the mystery box. I would say this though, the one thing, as my clocks are going off, sorry, I have like a couple clocks in here that go off. So sorry about that. I will say though, the one thing to remember when it comes to a DA is the smaller the pad, the better the cut. It's going to cut a lot faster. So that's one thing you got to keep in mind when you are using this for cutting. The smaller the pad, the faster the cut. It's going to act, and actually a rotary is the opposite. The smaller the rotary pad, the less it cuts. So kind of keep that in mind. So when you're using something like a Bigfoot, you know, a 15 mil, a long throw, going down to this is going to cut faster. So if you want to do spot treatments for your scratches, you know, start with, you know, the least aggressive. So you're going to start with the Rupes, your regular polish DA. But if you still can't get it, switch to the mini. Or if you know, if you're looking at the scratch and you know the minis or your normal size DA is not going to get it, just go straight to it. But that's for people who has used a DA for a very long time. So kind of keep that in mind as well too. If you're first starting off, I would mainly use this as a finishing, you know, when you're applying your wax, you know, things like that. Get used to this first, your regular size, before you move to a mini. Use your mini to get into the nooks and crannies when doing your wax, and then just do the other things by hand. Go to a body shop, get a practice panel. Usually most body shops will give you something. That's what I did. A hood is the best, but if you can get a fender with some lines, that would be even better for this little 3-inch guy right here. But yeah, great product. I do think the pads from Lake Country, I like Lake Country, so I use those a lot better. So kind of keep that in mind as well too. I don't know what pads that Adams Polishes is buying and using and putting their name on it, but I like the Lake Country pads a lot better. So in conclusion, great little product, cost effective, even better when you get it through the mystery box. So if you can wait, get it through the mystery box option. You're just going to get a better deal for that. You're going to get a ton of products, sort of, you know, kind of a set it and forget it moment, because they're going to give you polishes and pads for it instead of just buying it out and then trying to figure out which ones you want. So again, great deal. I think it's awesome. So hopefully this helps you guys. All right, thanks.